It's week 6 in the NFL, and it kicks off with Thursday night football between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We break down the game, give you our best bet, and it all starts right now. Hey guys, it's Matt from GrandstandBettors.com, and week 6 of NFL season starts with Thursday night football. Before we get into our breakdown of the game and our best bet, just a reminder, if you're new to Grandstand Bettors, go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our NFL free picks and free predictions all season long. While you're at it, smash that like button for being 8-2, 80% on our primetime bets, and 5-0 on our Monday night football bets so far this season. We're coming off another great win this past Monday night on the over. Let's try to keep that rolling into our Thursday night football matchup. So without further ado, let's dive in to the Bucs and the Eagles. And the spread for this game is -7 in favor of the Bucs. The over-under is set at 52.5 now. Tampa Bay's coming in this one 4-1 on the year, and to be honest, we think that's pretty lucky to be 4-1 so far with this team. The main reason is they don't have 2 losses against Dallas and New England because of their offense. Tom Brady has been torching secondaries so far this season. He's currently on pace for 6,000 yards this season. Now, with wide receivers they have and the running game so far that this offense has had, Brady could actually break another NFL record this season. Is that even possible? Are there any left for Brady to break? On the defensive side, their run defense has been great this year, only allowing 45 rushing yards per game. However, a big reason for that is because of how bad their secondary is. They're just not being run against because teams know how they can just throw against that Tampa Bay Bucs secondary. There's only been 71 rushing attempts against this defense all season long. To put that in perspective, Miami is, as a team, averaging the least rushing attempts per game this season, and they have a total of 95 rushing attempts on the season. So just put that in perspective a little bit. They haven't been run on or tried to be run on much this season. So although it looks like their run defense is lights out this year, they haven't had to defend that against a team. They might this game, though. They have not faced a dual-threat quarterback. Dak Prescott, yes, he is dual-threat, but after his injury, he hasn't run much, and Tua was out last week. So they haven't really seen a quarterback that can pass and run here like Jalen Hurts. In this matchup, it Hurts and his receivers can have a big passing game early on, and maybe Hurts doesn't throw an interception. It might open up things for that Eagles running offense against the worst secondary in the league. And they might have to really sit back and sink on coverage. So Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders might have a very good game after the second quarter if they can get that passing game opened against the secondary. So speaking of those Eagles, they have had a very less fortunate year so far. Only 2-3 heading into this game. They've received a lot of criticism, especially after the Monday Night Football loss to the Cowboys. But they have looked pretty decent, or at least their offense has since then. They stuck with the Chiefs for the most part. They did lose 42-30 the next week, but they did put together a 12-point comeback against the Panthers last week that resulted in a 21-18 win. Now, the key really to this Eagles team, and we've said this a lot, is Jalen Hurts. When he is finding his receivers consistently, it really opens up the game for Miles Sanders and Hurts for that matter, because Hurts, let's be honest, leads the team in rushing yards this season. This can be really tough for some defenses to defend against when the offense, like this one does, has so many options where they could go with the ball. Now, Hurts still only in his second year in the league, so he is going to make mistakes, but he has shown signs of big improvements since last season. The win last week definitely should give Hurts some boosted confidence, and we think he carries that somewhat into this momentum, or into this game, giving them momentum to move that ball down the field against a Bucs defense. Now, defensively for the Eagles, they are the polar opposite of Tampa Bay. Their pass defense, third in the league, only giving up 194 yards passing per game, but their run defense is the third worst in the league. As we saw in the New England game with a similar defensive situation, they were unable to stop Brady from throwing the ball. This Eagles secondary, led by the likes of Darius Slay and Steven Nelson, need really to be big early in this one. And if they can force stops and get the Patriots off the field, it's going to give Hurts more opportunities to put up points and keep this game close against that third highest scoring offense in the league. So, looking at some numbers real quick here, the Eagles and the Bucs, 2-3 against the spread this season. With the spread at a touchdown, you got to think the money's going to come in on the Bucs, at least from the public standpoint. So we don't think it's going to move off that number, and if it does, maybe to 7.5. But we're a little bit weary of giving the Bucs -7 here because of the Eagles' stingy secondary, and without good intel on how the Bucs defense is going to defend that mobile quarterback in Jalen Hurts. We just don't have confidence in Bucs -7. If you look at the over, 6 out of the 10 games these two teams have played have gone over that total of 52.5. Now, the total did open up at 51.5, so money definitely came in early on the over. But we're actually going to look at a team total this week. Given the issues the Bucs secondary is having this season and how the Eagles' offense is coming together over the past few weeks, we think they actually should be able to put up some points in this one, really make the Bucs earn a Thursday Night Football win here. So, in addition, the Bucs pass a lot and move down the ball very quickly. That's only going to give more time to the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts to score. So, with that being said, our best bet for week number 6, Thursday Night Football, is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles team total over 22.5. So, now Grandstand Bettors is going to do a live broadcast of Thursday Night Football, as we usually do. Watch this game. Feel free to join in. It's going to start at around 8:15 Eastern here on YouTube. We're coming off a nice over winner on Monday. We are 80% winners on our primetime bets. We'll do some live betting in that live stream as well. But as always, guys, sit back, relax, enjoy Thursday Night Football, and we'll see you next time.